How I wish I was somewhere better than here. Now, don't get me wrong, here has nothing wrong with it. I live every day surrounded by love, by friendship, by challenges, by the exchange of knowledge, but for some reason, it just doesn't feel enough. I've just been here too many times before, and here doesn't hold the peace that I'm looking for. Every time I close my eyes and picture the place my heart longs to go, I see fragments of a dream I once had but will probably never have again. But I can show you now. I fell asleep one thunderous night to the sounds of raindrops hitting the ground outside my window, and I awoke to this man in a corporate office with a never-ending skyline. This man spoke in riddles and rhymes, and I was beyond confused. I asked him what this was, where I was, who he was, and he asked me,
"What brings you here? To talk off my ear?"
I insisted. I had no control over this dream, but he told me,
"You always have control. That's why you have a soul."
Soul? What does my soul have to do with my dreams?
Your soul is what guides you on your path. And right now, I'm going to do some math.
And the minute he said this, I knew I was in a nightmare or in hell with a demon making me do math in my sleep. But he continued, saying,
"I'm here to tell you to invest. You'll have to figure out the rest."
But this man was making no sense. Like, invest in what, his company?
No, not a company or stocks. You need to invest in clocks.
Clocks? What are you even talking about?
Clocks to keep track of how you use your time, to help you on your strenuous climb.
What climb?
How you spend your daytime.
But why does that matter?
In life, that's what matters most. And right now, you're not even close.
Close to what?
Close to your dream. Why do you think I'm pulling this scheme?
To torture me?
1 + 2 = 3. That'll be the key.
And now there's a key?
The key to glee.
But where do I find that?
The clocks.
The clocks have the key?
They are the key. Don't you see?
You don't.
You need to invest more time in yourself. Lately, you've been spending too much of it up on the shelf.
But that's not my fault. School's important, right?
And your other goals aren't? I thought you were different.
Well, maybe I'm not.
But you are. That's how you've gotten this far.
But what do I do now? I just don't know how.
You should kick rocks.
Right, and skip stones across the lake?
I think it's time for you to wake.
And sure enough, I woke up. And this dream should have been an epiphany, but it didn't work like that because my life stayed the same. I would wake up, shower, pretend like I was going to clean my room, pretend like I would work out, remember to say hi to mom, finish making that presentation or those notes for class or for work, then fall asleep and do it all again the next day. Stuck in a loop, I was doing the same thing over and over again, but expecting a different result. It was insanity. I wouldn't get any closer to my goals of exploring or improving in art or writing or music if I was instead choosing to spend my time towards school or extracurriculars or homework time and time again. At the forefront of my head was the necessity and drive to be successful academically, but in the back of my mind, there was this undying hope that one of these days the clock would strike and I would finally choose to spend my time towards the things that I was genuinely passionate about. Having a sense of stability in my life meant a balance of both, but I was completely engrossed in one and utterly neglecting the other. And I was fully aware of it too. That dream that you just saw, I had heard the same words coming out of different mouths, seen the same emotions on different faces, felt stuck in the same place, but with a different setting and time passing me by. No one can really make you stop walking in a circle, but staying on the same route creates this predictable path, and I was tired of living in a stationary world with not enough ticks or talks for me to feel like I was truly living. So, I chose this moment. These words, this space on stage. None of this was in the plan. I wrote the piece, I blocked it, I memorized it. I came out on this night before you all, me. This is my minute. The clock is still ticking, and I've got other places to be. But forget about being somewhere better than here. I'm here now.